Hello everyone, welcome to a World of Warship Bits of videos, and today's video is the Tier 7 Italian light cruiser, the Zara. Now you can't tell because it doesn't have the red and white stripes on the bow, but this is the Italian cruiser, the Zara. So yes, now we are following this Fubuki in. This is the A cap, but it looks like is it a Russian cruiser? A friendly cruiser just off the side of the screen to our right there is going to be taking that. Well, it's ashores. Yes, it is a Russian cruiser. Good on it. So enabling our Fubuki, who's a relatively, well, who's one of our faster ships, to get into the B, which means that we can grab a couple of circles. We have a destroyer heading into the C cap. Good luck with that. Now, unfortunately for this Fubuki, I've learned what SAP shells are for. So there goes his torpedoes. I think I can manage to float my way through that bracket. There we go. And it looks like he is going to be, yep, he's in a lot of trouble because these SAP rounds do massive damage to destroyers, although he may get away. But that line of torpedoes isn't looking too good for him. Right, now we go for the New Orleans. So New Orleans is a light cruiser, so these SAP shells may... Oh, he's nasty. Well, they're doing half damage. So they're not... But half damage of SAP, they do more damage than AP rounds. So basically, HE rounds do the least, AP rounds do more, SAP rounds do the most, but have the least in the way of penetration, or have low penetration. And you can get bounces, so just be careful. Sakazuki has got a bit of a problem. Now I reckon he probably does have a thing full of torpedoes, which is why I'm moving forward, because if he puts the lead required, well, I'll be gone behind the island before anything... Yep, catches up, and I puffed some smoke as well just to throw him off. So I turn away. There has been so many occasions, and I fell for it more recently, where I successfully got rid of a destroyer only to be majorly damaged by his last run of torpedoes. So just be careful. Those destroyers may fire torpedoes as the last thing they do. So just assume the torpedoes coming your way after a destroyer, after you've taken down a destroyer, and just face into it or face away from it. So here's a Fuso. Phenomenal range on these torpedoes. Only one set per side, but that's, yeah, well, that is what it is. He's reversing, so that was a complete miss. He returns fire and goes straight over the top. But yeah, I think that was very much of a message to be careful. So here I am, I'm going to puff some smoke, and the reason for puffing smoke is to just try and get out of dodge of firing my torpedoes. I'm not sure if that's the right thing to have done, but yeah, I'm not going to be doing much damage with SAP, and I don't think that I want to try and get into an AP duel with them either. So I'm just making myself the least threat, and just getting off out of there. Now he's turning away, so my torpedoes are a guaranteed miss. I get one hit. Oh, this is what I want. I don't think I'm going to make it though. It's not quite on target. And that Akazuki gets taken out by the Gnevny, which is great. Well done on that Gnevny's part. He's still got a lot of health too. So this leaves us at the this leaves us at the sort of the tail end of the game. So we have three caps. We have the advantage of ships. We have the advantage of caps. I just can't afford to do anything stupid. And I'm going to be loading AP to try and do a reasonable job of dealing with this King George V. So he's slowing down. So I'm trying to keep a reasonable speed on. That's it. Yeah, that hurt. So what I'm trying to do is make sure that I don't get hit full broadside. Oh, look at that. Can't complain about that. So we'll get some torpedoes go, but it's such a long range shot and there's so much attention being paid to that King George V. I'd be surprised if my torpedoes make the difference. He fires his secondaries. I'm aiming down the line on his mains, and I should really keep those torpedoes for longer because probably about now, well, it actually would take too long to get there. And the Shores takes down the King George V, leaving us with this New Orleans or a battleship. And bear in mind that I know that I can deal with New Orleans and have done so. It leaves the battleship. Now, yeah, obviously this battleship's got some serious problems. There's a Fubuki, there's a couple of destroyers, there's a Gnevny and a Fubuki, there's me and another cruiser behind, and he's going to have to make a decision about what he does. Now, he can either defend himself or go for points, and I suspect that he's probably going for points, or maybe he's turning around because he's noticed me. I'm not going to get my tail gun round fast enough before those torpedoes hit, and he's gone. So yeah, so it is, this ship is very good at bullying destroyers, if that makes sense. So yeah, you don't want to get too close to it if you're in a destroyer, and destroyers often have a bit of an easy run, particularly around large ships who fire AP. Knowing that they're going to be facing SAP is probably yeah, it's probably a really good way of bringing some control into the game. So 49,000, so the most damage, but only 1 kill. If I hadn't got that kill, I think probably would have got a nameless hero out of that. Yeah, it's actually a very comfortable ship to play. I'm still having a few problems with the Amalfi, but the Zara, a couple of games, and yeah, they've been, you know, been very happy with them, and it's able to sit at all large ships. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.